Okay, we can do this. Timer going on right now. Alright, let's start talking about what this is. This is where I don't edit the video at all. This is a video where I take what I did, I don't put it to music, I don't edit it, I don't add transitions or effects or do anything. It's just, you know, it's basically like when singers sing that stuff and it's called the stripped down version because like it's more their voice than anything else. That's what this is, and this I actually found from Claudius Weluthki. I can't pronounce that name. This is usually where I would say, darn, I can't pronounce this name, and then I would look it up and then I would be like, oh yeah, it's this, and cut the other part out. Also, if the lighting looks really bad, I'm sorry. I'm gonna show you guys this real quick and not cut it or anything, but like, let me turn this on. This is the other option for lighting, or we have, I can do this and like have a glare on the thing. Actually, I think I like this option the best, except for the glare on my glasses. I'm gonna see if I can make that go away. Let's see. Well, that doesn't look that bad except for this tiny little glare. 1 second. I'm wasting time here for my 10 minutes. No, we're just going to turn it off. This looks fine. I think this is good. Hopefully you guys think this is good. This was inspired by a girl named Isina O'Neill. I can't pronounce it. I would say I'm going to put a caption, but I can't do that anymore either. But I will link her video down below. It's not really her video because she took it, I guess she took it off when she quit social media. Basically, she was just explaining how she really didn't like social media and she hated social media because she thought it was fake and how she got like really obsessed with it. Personally, Megan Hughes had made a video, this challenge too. I'll link that down below also, and I completely agree with exactly what she said, except for I kind of have a little bit more of an in-depth version to go with this. What I personally think is that in a way what the girl was saying was right, but I don't think that social media is bad. I think it's good, but likes and views and stuff can become obsessive, but I don't think it's because you're like, I believe that the reason the likes and the views and stuff get obsessive to people is because whenever you have a bunch of likes or views, sorry, I did make a list of things I wanted to talk about because I knew otherwise I would be saying and I would have so much empty space. Basically, I just said again, okay. Whenever you're making content to put on the internet, whenever you're making good pictures, whenever you're making good videos, you're really obsessive with your likes and your views and your comments and stuff because you want to grow and you want to succeed, I guess. Like on YouTube, people feel like they have to grow their views and they have to grow their subscribers and their likes and their comments and stuff. But that is actually a sign, like if that grows, then you're doing something right, you know. If your views start plummeting and going down and your subscription rate goes down a lot, then you're thinking, oh, well, what am I doing to my videos? I am doing something wrong. I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to do. Like, this isn't good. It's only natural for humans to want to succeed, and success is growth, and we humans are what you might call greedy, I guess, because it's obvious that too much money and too much power, you know, whenever you get those things, you constantly want more, and you just want more. As humans, we just want more of everything. So it can be really obsessive if you don't like have a boundary, I guess you could say. I used to be really obsessed with getting Instagram likes. There was even a point, there's a few pictures I have on my Instagram where they have 100 likes because I was doing that like that thing where it was like you like this picture and then you get coins and then you buy likes, and I know you're not supposed to do that. I didn't know that at the time though. But basically, it's just, I'm not really like that anymore. I didn't post on Instagram for like 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month. I took a really, really long break from Instagram, and I came back this new person on Instagram, I guess you would say. I do have a theme. I'm trying to stick to my orange theme, and I'm doing my orange theme because I really, really like it. I like the sunsets and the sunrise, and I like to be able to post that stuff on my Instagram. And basically, what I think is that Instagram isn't really fake. Instagram, you can choose for it to be fake or not. Like, you can post the bad parts about yourself on there if you want to. Like, that's up to you. But clearly, also, as humans we only want people to see the good things about us. We don't want to share the bad with us. And clearly, there's always going to be a little bit of bad because life is not an uphill thing. It's got like a bunch of, you know, this in it. Whatever you want to call that, it's got that in it. And I think we all know that, and so whenever I'm watching a YouTuber or an Instagrammer or something, I don't clearly automatically just start thinking, wow, they have the best life, I just really, really want their life. I don't think like that, because I've been told enough times that it's really not like that. But there is another point I wanted to bring up, and that is kind of like, I put so much stuff on here, I'm kind of like getting confused, but basically, I kind of just, darn, lost my train of thought. Let's get that back real quick. Basically, the thing is that a lot of YouTubers, like, they do spend their life on like this and the computer because like it's their job technically, and like I've been doing YouTube. I really wanted to mention this, but I didn't even write it down to mention, but I've been doing YouTube for 5 years. I've been doing YouTube since 6th grade. Like, that is a long freaking time to dedicate your life to something, and I kind of like think in terms of YouTube now. Like, whenever I'm doing like random things, I'm like, ooh, this would make a good YouTube video, or this would, or that would, you know, like I should be writing these things down, and then I don't, and then they just go psh, they like flush down the toilet of my brain. But basically, I've been doing YouTube for so long, and I feel like I just want to continue to do YouTube like for a really long time because I really, really enjoy it. But then it also comes the matter of, when I go to college, would I want YouTube as a job? Would I want to go into a career focused around video? Because like over the past 5 years, I have changed and I have shifted and I have grown a lot, but one of my constants has always been you guys. You guys have always been there. My YouTube has always been there. I've always been able to post when I needed to, and that's kind of a question that I've been asking myself a lot recently. Like, would I want to do something related to, you know, YouTube? And I've been really, really busy recently because of all of these life questions, like what do I want to do with my life and stuff, and I've just been really busy with school because school is like my main focus right now. Like, in Claudia's video, she mentioned a lot of great points that I completely agree with, but she also mentioned a lot of great points that weren't really accessible to me right now because, like, she mentioned, you know, you gotta go out and you gotta do things and stuff like that, and she gets to travel a lot, and she said sometimes she loves it and sometimes she hates it. But one thing for me is that, like, school right now is my life. School's kind of taken over my life, and like where I live, I can go out and do things and I can experience things. It's just like, you know, it's like, whenever you're watching a YouTuber, especially one that lives in LA, and they do all these cool things and they travel a lot, you're thinking, oh my gosh, I would want that, because you don't have that, because, I don't know what that, oh, that's the blow dryer. Anyway, basically, you would like, whenever I'm watching someone that lives in LA or that goes out and does a lot of stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want that, because I can't have it. Clearly I want it, but like I cannot go out, I cannot travel, I can't go on road trips because I'm, number one, not old enough, number two, I have school to contend with. A lot of YouTubers don't have school, and I feel like school takes up so much time, and it's such a draining part of my life, and I don't want to talk about it in a YouTube video. I don't want to talk about school, even though school is like my whole life, and most people make videos based on their life, but school's my whole life. And you know, then there's that whole point, you know, you should go out and you should experience things, but should I go out and experience things and not focus on school, or should I focus on school to better my career so I will have money to go travel and do things I want? Because nothing in life can be done without money, and you know, clearly these people have YouTube as their job and as their form of money, and so with that form of money, they get to go out and do things that, you know, I can't do that because I don't have money, because I'm, you know, I'm poor. No, I'm not poor, but, you know, like, it's just, a lot of times YouTubers' life seems really simple because they do have the money to go out and to travel and do things that they want and experience things, and they do all these cool experiences. And I know sometimes it probably gets tiring, and clearly, you know, they say it gets tiring all the time, but I just, you know, whenever you don't have something, you clearly want it. Sorry, I'm trying to read this. The next thing is, I really need to manage my time more wisely. Actually, I just put that down. I don't even know what I was talking about when I put that down, because as I was watching Claudia's video, I was coming up with all these points, and now I don't even remember what was in the video because I watched it last night and I was tired when I watched it. But basically, I do really need to manage my time more wisely. I need to like make time slots for my YouTube channel, and for my social life, and for my family life, and for my school life, and for my college life, which I'm starting to focus on. I really need to do like scholarship stuff and work on that because I'm really bad at that. Okay, what was I at? I was talking about something. I don't remember what. Okay, the timer's done. I'm going to cut and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk about 2 or 3 more of these things that I think are really important, because I really need to read this list and figure out what I was actually doing when I wrote this, because I can't remember. I hope I could brought up a bunch of good points though. I know I'm not as good of a talker as some of those big, you know, YouTuber people, but yeah, YouTuber people, whatever, just whatever. Okay, I remember what I was going to talk about, and I was trying to tie this point in the entire video. I've been a little lost in my YouTube channel. If you guys have watched my content over the last year or so, it's changed quite a bit, like the kinds of videos I make. I'm not just into beauty and makeup and fashion anymore. But I do a bunch of like really stereotypical kind of videos that everyone else does, and I'm trying to change that. But I've been like really lost recently on my channel, because I feel like I've been a little lost in life, because this is the time in your life where you're supposed to be finding out who you are and stuff, and you're supposed to be becoming yourself, and I've just been a little lost as to who I am as a person, because there are all these words that I could describe myself as, and in the back of my brain I'm thinking, is this what I really want to describe myself as? Like, is this really what I want to be or not? You know? So, video's been a little lost. I'm trying to like bring it back on a good track. All the videos that I want to make though, like I have a huge list of videos in this notebook, and all of them are so time consuming that I don't have enough time to do them, because I have this thing called school. Next thing I've thought about, like, is there any originality left in the world? Like I don't even, people are so creative, and like Claudia, she is like so creative. That's why I've been so obsessed with her videos lately, because I'm hoping she'll get me inspired and pumped up, and it's kind of working, but it's, you know, it's a slow process. But like, I feel like I've created something original sometimes. I feel like I've come up with an original idea, and then either someone else does it before I can, or I realize it's already been done. Like, I feel like YouTube, there's so much content going on a daily basis, and there's so many things, like, it's hard, it's very hard to find something original. And then when you do something original, if it's not a popular title, people aren't going to search it, and so then you could have the best, most original and creative video on YouTube. You could have like an amazing video and no one watches it because people are scared of different and new things. That I want to bring my real life into YouTube. I really want to vlog. I have been vlogging for months on end, and I just don't have time to edit the videos and get them up, and I'm just, you know, that's kind of why I'm gonna try this as a test run to see how this video goes and how it's accepted. And then if you guys like this, then I really want to put my vlogs together and put them on YouTube. It's just I won't be able to edit out and split all the ums and stuff. I won't be able to do that because clearly don't have time. Okay, this video was solely focused around YouTube, but I just want you all to know that I love you, and I don't remember where I was actually going with this video in the first place. I just remember that I was talking about YouTube and success and growth and how it's natural, and I'm trying to get a really nice, good philosophical quote to like connect all of this, but it's not exactly working. So, I really think I didn't say a lot, which I'm quite proud of, definitely. I'll see whenever I go back and watch this video. It might be the most boring thing I've ever seen, but hopefully it's not. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit later, okay. Bye.